Alright, folks, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. And I got the expansion to start working. I had to log in to the servers, which I have not done in a long time, because anyone who might have watched the series from the beginning might remember at one point I lost my saves because they got corrupted, and I'm 99% certain they got corrupted because of when you're connected to the servers, it uploads your saves to these servers and saves them, and then also re-downloads them to keep up to date, with what you have on the server. Cloud saves, essentially. But some part of the process of the whole cloud saving thing corrupted my saves, and I lost hours of play at one point. So I disabled the automatic login thing, and it hasn't logged in once since then. However, in order to activate I don't know if it needs to continue, but in order to at least activate the expansion and other downloadable content, you had to log into the servers. So I had to re-enable that for that purpose. It's enabled right this second. I'm logged in right now. I don't know if I disable it again and log out, if it will still be available. I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming it only needed to log in order to enable it. But we're not 100% sure about that. Anyway, this is the thing right here. Investigate Frostback Basin. You'll see it has a minimum suggested level of 20. We are, of course, like 23 or something ridiculous now. But to Ambassador Josephine Montaliet. Thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Relay to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I'm positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. The university has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there's something worthwhile in Frostback Basin, we should investigate. We scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathered anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. Scout Harding. We're not going there just yet, though. We have some things to look around in here. We completed last time. It's not available right now. We completed a couple of things. Most importantly, we finished. This is the final mission for the long-standing Hardened Hightown series of quests that have been on the war table. And most of which you haven't seen, because I generally don't record the war table stuff. Presently, we have tracked down Samson, very important in the process. That'll be finished soon, and I will probably jump back in here real quick before we leave in order to reassign him to something else. Alliances that she's working on. This will give us some sort of power with the political aspects. And we have her assigning Michel de Chavannes, Celine's disgraced champion, who is working on, she has him working on the various little elven artifact things that we've gone through and discovered for Solus throughout the world. He's working on those. Specifically why? I don't know, but that's what she's doing with him at the moment. There's another quest. I don't know if it's unlocked because I got to a certain point in the game, or what precisely is going on. There's a quest over there that I have to talk to Varric for. We will do that in a second. However, I need to look in the Undercroft, because one of the quests that we did, I believe... Well, maybe not. Thought did something down here. Perhaps not, though. There is... Tyrda's staff, I think? Yeah, okay. This we need. I think we need to send this. Or maybe not. Once again, as I've done for various other games, I've looked briefly, not extensively, but I looked briefly at a number of quests, or a number of sources online for a variety of things. Whoa. There's a huge difference there between those two. That one is crap. Why the hell do you have... Oh, because it's light armor. Oh, I was reading this wrong. Okay, it's actually not bad then. Actually really good. Ooh, what am I saying? That's amazing, actually. That's some really badass armor. Sandra, how's this armor compared to yours? I mean, you get resistances to elements, but you have better standard damage resistance. Actually, pretty good. I might actually keep these. These are actually pretty damn good. These are pretty damn good. That's the Duke's Bane, I take it. Kind of strange. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm going to keep all of those. I was going to get rid of them, but... not anymore, we're not. Staff there is pretty shit. Walking fortress on a staff? That's just weird. How's it in comparison to, oh, where the hell is Solus? What did I do? Oh, I went way the hell too far. Oh, okay, yeah, that one's crap, but... this dagger is actually not bad. The main thing with it, though, is it doesn't have AoE damage. This is a standard dagger as opposed to the AoE dagger, which we've been using. But it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's roughly on par with what, you know, the more advanced weapon that I'm using. Obviously, my lower level, older one is very badly beaten by it, but it's not bad. Not going to keep it, but I will store it in here for now. Let's talk to Dagna real quick before we go venturing off.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
Alright, so we've done a couple things with her. We had her investigate the Fade.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I got that. Weird is not an answer.
Fade linked. But dwarves and tranquil, not linked. But they work lyrium, so they are. Somehow.
What?
There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
Hey. Excuse me?
Taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving. I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper it carve the wall of memory. Except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
What?
What do you mean when you say thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people. And my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts.
No, my thought was all of our thoughts. Like parts. Ugh, words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to lyrium, but also not linked.
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep investigating, and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. And I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
Made a rune? What do we get? Rune? Rune. What's this look? Rune. What did you give me? What did you give me? You gave me a dragon slaying rune? No, that's the one I had equipped. I'm confused. What? I don't understand. Look at this one. This doesn't have a thing on it. But you made a rune. It does not look like a rune to me. Alright, hold on. What do we got? Upgrades. Rune. Okay. Can we... That looks like a negative. Alright, I have no idea what the hell she was on about. And I'm not entirely sure I want to know.
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah, we'll talk later. You
Can't wait.
crazy. You really crazy. Not like a little crazy. No. Like, I don't even know kind of crazy. So crazy I don't even know what to say kind of crazy. That's the kind of crazy we're talking about here. I'm just gonna put these in there because screw it. I did fight the dragon again that I was fighting at the end of last episode that managed to kill me. I did fight it again. I did kill it. It was a very close thing. We were basically out of healing potions. People were hurt. People were about to go down. It had just summoned more dragonlings to come help it. Basically, I was about to die again. And I had built up Sarah's focus to tier 2. Had her chug a mighty offense potion and triggered 1,000 cuts on a back leg. We'd already hurt the other back leg, and it ended up knocking the dragon down. Almost killed it with 1,000 cuts in and of itself. And the Inquisitor fired off a flask of fire and went over and just death blowed it to death. Death blowed it like once, actually, and the thing just like exploded. It was like, okay. Sure. So, yeah, that was the
I
thing.
appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Bianca like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca. It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
Helga, huh?
I take it you're a friend of Varric's. Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Alright, well, it's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here. Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Interesting. The only way
How
in?
do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag? Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Indeed.
Who
So,
could have given away the tag's location?
yeah,
There were
that.
a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Indeed. And Bianca obviously knows where the thing
How do
is.
you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
Interesting.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected, or they used to be. Collapses and such, some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Yeah, we need to shut
We
that
need to
down
deal
then.
with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Indeed I shall. We will do that at some point. Well, shit. That's encouraging. That's an encouraging name. Oh, yes. Very, very encouraging. Completed something. Not that. Not that either. This one. I think we need to go back to the... Yeah, we have to go back to the thing, because we just completed this. So we need to go back to the war table real quick before we leave. Check on and see exactly what came of that war table mission, which just completed while we were down inside the place talking to the one chick in the crafting area. It was in Orlais, and this was this. We tracked Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. Could be his headquarters, so expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when our duties permit. And now I'm gonna do this one. Oh no, that's not the one I want. I want to do this. I don't want to do. I read that before. I don't want to do the what he wants to do. I don't like that outcome. Not that I want to do any of those with him. So we did that. Trying to find things that I haven't done already. I really wish it would. I kind of wish it would remove stuff. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Let's do this one. That's a long time. That's fine.
All right.
He basically sends some soldiers, or asks any soldiers that want to volunteer to go with the one warden that we judged.
Gold, I imagine. If the red lyrium continues to grow, the cold will be the least of his problems.
Anyway, he basically asks all the soldiers, anybody who wants to go, feel free to go escort them, but come back. But he warns that some of the soldiers may not want to come back, that they may elect to stay and fight all the way until the warden dies, and probably they die too. He warns that, but I kind of like that idea. I mean, let them, anyone who wants to volunteer, let them go off and do, as much good as possible.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair.
Oh, good.
My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
And bring your
I
best.
want the place razed to the ground, no matter the opposition.
I will see it done, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Oh, we definitely will. That is one quest we will definitely be doing. And we have a number of things now. Another number of little options. I want to check out the Black Emporium, which is yet another thing that was downloaded. Was another one of the DLCs that had... It's basically a shop with some little things in it. We might check that out real quick. There's the expansion area right there, which for some reason I can't select. Why can't I select you? Oh, don't tell me it fucked up. Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me. Don't you dare tell me. Wait, where's this at? Palomar. Interlands. Where? Ah. Interesting. Strange. Oh, because that's an entrance to the deep roads. Oh, okay. I think I've screwed something up here. For some reason, I think something has been messed up. Let's try traveling to the Black Emporium real quick, and we'll see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, you might be in trouble. It might have... it's bad if that's the case. I guess I haven't really lost that much either way. It might have messed up the expansion for some reason. Anyone who has played the second game will recognize this place. This was actually in the second game. It was a...
Watch your step. We received a shipment of invisible nugs the other day.
Invisible nugs. Okay. Xenon the Antiquarian. And if I remember correctly, he is the dude who's, like, this place belongs to. So you have the Mirror Transformation. You can change your character's appearance here. Not really gonna mess with that, though. Here's Shop.
Handle the mirror with care. It has been known to bite.
Which I honestly don't expect to find anything too terribly interesting here. Yeah, I mean that is good damage, don't get me wrong, but not that impressed. Really. I mean there's some okay weapons. None of those are that interesting though. Really not terribly impressed. That's not bad because it adds defense to a bunch of things. Ooh. Ooh, I would so want that if I had money for it. I don't. I'd be all over that. Strength and Constitution. Dexterity and Cunning. These are actually not bad because they do multiple things, which you haven't seen on any other stuff in the game. And nothing else really of interest. Schematics. Make stuff? Strange. Very strange. Also, really fucking expensive. Really fucking expensive. It's a dagger, dagger, longsword, dagger. These are obviously all of the, or maybe not all, but a bunch of the legendary weapons, the special like named weapons. These are like craftable super versions of them, really, because you can make them better than the actual weapon probably is. It's pretty cool. I like that that's in there. They're ridiculously expensive though, so I'm not entirely sure. Holy shit, it sells dragon stuff? Dude, Some of this is amazing. Well, all the tier 3 stuff that it sells is amazing. So it sells basically everything. Wow. Schematics. Oh, this is just crap. This is just gonna fall into the realm of crap. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, it's tier 2 shit. Don't care. Don't care. Armor schematics, though. These are a little more interesting, because this... Man, I need money. I need money. I'm gonna have to come back here. These superior stuff is actually really good, because I have not found any superior versions of tier 3 stuff. So those are actually going to be really, really useful. The weapon schematics, not so useful, but the, yeah, the crafting materials, though, this is pretty badass. I wish it sold fucking paid touch versions and stuff, though, because that's the stuff I really want. It's stuff I can't get. I have stupid quantities of all of these things, except for the dragon stuff. Which is pretty cool, but...
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Uh-huh.
He answers to Chauncey.
Where's the tiny bear? Oh, him. I guess. Alright, this place is cool. It has some pretty good stuff in it. Nothing I'm super excited about, but a few things that we're mildly interested in. Now I need to, we need to check something. Can I go to Frostback Basin now? Good. It just wouldn't let me travel there from Skyhold for some reason. It was being retarded. Alright, so... Crap. I don't know what to do now. Do we go to Frostback Basin? Do we go to the Hinterlands? Do we go to the Shrine? I don't really know. Yeah, well... I don't know. I really don't. I do not know what I want to do here. Oops. Too many options. Too many options, and I've only got a limited amount of time in which to do any of them. Yeah, let's do this. As excited as I was to do the expansion, I kind of want to check this out. I'm going to start with Sarah for the moment, but I'm actually going to switch to Varric. We're going to take Varric for once, because we're going into the Deep Roads on a quest for Varric. So I figure it's probably a good idea to have him along for this one. So for once, we're going to get rid of Sarah and have Varric along. This will be like the first time that we've really ever used Varric. Like ever. Except maybe at the very beginning of the game. Obviously we had to use him at the very beginning, because it's the only person you have, but once I actually had options, I don't know if I've ever used him. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. But we're going to use him this time. But I need to pull a couple things off of her, because Varric doesn't have very good equipment on him. Actually, I probably might have been able to do that at where I was. Oh, why do these things this keeps popping up for some reason that I don't understand why. Go screw yourself. Not interested in whatever you're trying to tell me about. Can I please switch? Thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, so we don't need weapons, but we do need... I think... Unless I'm just hugely mistaken, I believe this armor is better than what Varric has. So I'm going to unequip the armor. And we might come in, you know, we need to change the amulets and things like the belts there anyway. Critical damage bonus, and attack. Yeah, I'm going to unequip all of these from her, and because I'll probably have Varric use the same ones. Because those are all really good equipment, and it's probably better to have whoever we're actively using, you have them equipped. It's also reminded me because I do need to go in and change the belts that everybody is using, because we no longer need the damage bonus spinning blades. Okay, that's fine. We no longer need the electrical or the resistance belts. At least not right this second, anyway. Melee defense is probably nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Varric, yes, you have crap. You have really serious crap as your equipment right now, so switch to that. Switch your belt to something useful. Let's try... Try that one, I guess. I don't even know if he has his spike trap and cloak of shadows. Yeah, we don't want those. We don't want either of those. We want those. Those are a little more interesting. Alright, Cassandra. Yeah, that's actually fine. Definitely want to switch to that. There's no point in using a worse brain for no reason. Do we want guard or do we want health? The health is actually really useful for her, but so is the guard. I don't really know which one is better there. We'll go with the health, I guess. What do you have? Magic. Fire resistance, we definitely want to change your belt, but I don't know what do we want to change it to. Range defense. We'll change it to that for now. Armor penetration and sunder. Yeah, that's good. We'll change it to that. Now we probably need to change his armor. Oh yeah. It's an old armor. We don't want. Yes, definitely switch to that armor. That helmet actually isn't too bad for what we've got right now. And of course, he always has Bianca, so Bianca doesn't change. That's not a bad. It does a fair, acceptable amount of damage for the time being, so. Alright. Now, let's get on this. I've wasted a good deal of time so far, so I don't know how much time we'll actually have to try and accomplish this mission, but we're going to do our best. I'm going to do my best here. Come on, you can get up there. The others got up there. Of course, they're AI, and the AI does crazy shit sometimes, but you can still do it. I have faith in you. Perhaps badly misplaced faith, but faith nevertheless. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go... We'll check out this quest. This may or may not be a quick quest. We will see. Probably won't be. But... oh well. I may be able to finish it this episode. We may have to do it next episode. Then I think we will go do the Samson part. And then we will... I think then I'll hit the expansion and take that out. And then from there... we will continue on into... no? Oh. Actually have to use it. From there, we will continue on and finish the actual main quest of the game. Behemoth? I heard of you. Strange. I've never heard of that thing before. I'm hoping to finish Inquisition this month. Being May. Oh. Quest. Or cutscene.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Yeah, probably not.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Are you stupid?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Oh, they're probably all slaves, so I doubt they'd give a crap.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
And how'd you find
How
this
did you
place?
find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Alright, so let's get started.
Better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
I have a feeling this is a trap. Open the locked door. I don't remember there being a locked door. Of course, it's been a while since we've been here. Been a hell of a long time, in fact, since we've been here. I remember being here. I remember absolutely nothing about being here. But I do remember being here. Hey, dude. You have all of zero chance in hell of even slowing me down. You really probably shouldn't waste my time. Just saying. Just saying. The fact that you haven't just died in, like, the instant that one of us pokes you is actually surprising to me, to be honest. I honestly would have expected you to die so quickly that it wouldn't have even been the beginning of a fight. So I'm impressed that you have lived long enough for, you know what? We're not here to clear out the random doorways and
This
shit.
is what you do now?
We've done that before.
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Yeah, he does. So do we, for that matter. Yeah, we've been here before. You guys don't impress me. Oh, you died so thoroughly there that wasn't even... Honestly, I expect the amount of damage that I do at this point is so far beyond what any of these guys could even imagine. That door? Probably that door. Anyway, yeah, I...
Got me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
That's funny. Alright, we have a point to spend with both of them. Neither of whom really needs points spent, but whatever. Elemental mines, perhaps? Spike trap? Eh. Kind of liking the possibility of elemental mines. Maybe instead of the caltrips, because I know caltrips are not really that great. Alright, let's take that. Who had a point again? Oh. Inquisitor. The Inquisitor herself. Well, I might as well take about the only thing that does anything for me at this point. Not that it really does anything for me, but it does more than any other option I could really pick. Dude, you have 0 chance of surviving long enough for me to care. Congratulations. You're dead. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Didn't we do this before? I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. We're not here for you.
How is what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Yeah, probably not.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
Yeah, you built
You've
doors?
been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
You were waiting to do that.
Admit it, you've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was. After you.
Trap! Totally a trap. Hey guys. If you're only level 11, I need to make this very clear right now. You guys should surrender. Like, immediately. Oh, this is useless crap right there. Yeah, I don't even have to fight you. My friends just massacre you.
Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Different Darkspawn? What? Hi. Oh, hi. Have I mentioned you guys should surrender? Do you realize who I am? This is the Inquisitor you're dealing with, fools. You have all of 0 chance in hell of even slowing me down, let alone actually surviving my onslaught. Oh, that guy's still alive. Congratulations. You lived long enough to draw my
How long are
attention.
you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
I have a feeling that she is indeed the Bianca that Bianca is named for. They kind of tried to make it sound like, oh no, no, that's not the case. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Totally is the case. Total steaming shit. Key? Take a key.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You with the leak.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to help your brother, don't you? I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you?
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Ah. Varric, you know this person.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
This is I'm much, way the hell higher level than I should be. I'm much further in the game than I should be when this happened. Makes me wonder what triggered it to happen in the first place. Whatever. Regardless, I am way further in the game than I should be. Isn't really your
You
fault.
couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Get a room, you two. Yeah, gotta do that one.
Oh,
It's
for
funny.
pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I kinda gathered that. Like I said, totally the person that Bianca's named the crossbow is named for. Unquestionably. No doubt of that at all. Who's Varric about all this? I'm assuming that means speak with him back at base. Since obviously we can't speak to him right this second, because it's not how these things work. Alright, we will do that next time. I'm gonna run with Varric for a little bit. We'll give him a shot. Let him actually run around with us for a while. So we don't usually run with alternate people. In fact, I might swap out some of these guys too. We run with Solus a fair bit. We haven't run with Dorian that much, so I might swap him for Dorian. Swap her for, I don't know. I almost want to say Iron Bowl, because we never run with Iron Bowl, but I think I'd rather keep the tank. So, in which case we'd have to go with Blackwall. I think I'm going to do that. But we will do that. We will do the swapping next time. For right now, let's go ahead and let's travel up here and check this out. Travel up here and do this. Good, it started anyway. We're basically at the end of the episode, so we will check out the very beginning of this area, and then we're going to end it on a cliffhanger, essentially. Because those are always fun.
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere, or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
Oh, he won't get far if he did. Hello, dude. I'm coming for you. You dead, son? Oh, please. Hey, all of you. Throwing your shit around. Stop it. Stop it, I say. Cease the madness. That looked like it hurt. And you're dead. These guys are certainly tougher than the ones we were just fighting, of course. But they're not that much tougher. Because even though they're level 19 versus like the level 11s we were fighting a second ago, we're level 23 or something ridiculous. So we are still way the hell beyond them. Now we did expend a fair bit of healing potions there though, so, you know, we're not invincible, but I haven't really used you very much. I don't really know what you do. Oh, watch out. Nope, 6. No. Damn it. Okay. I'm not used to hitting those kind of buttons on the keyboard. I'm having difficulties hitting the button I was trying to hit. Cassandra, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you were told to stay put. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Kind of. Really? I'm kind of annoyed that you were able to do that. No. Just no. Really? Screw you, son. Wait, who the hell are you? Oh, Colin. Where'd you come from? Sounds like a dragon. Oh. It's one of them. Almost equally as terrifying. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Are you? Hey! Are you? Elemental mines. There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. Jeez. Got enough of them things? Why are you guys ignoring this thing? Do something! Are you fucking useless? Okay, yeah, I don't like your attacks as much as I liked Liliana's. Liliana's got better attacks than you. Sorry, Varric, but you have a bigger variety of attacks, but Flask of Fire makes Liliana more powerful. And frankly, really more useful. Because she can just wreck face with Flask of Fire. Which you...
Samson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Sorry, Curly. Someone tipped off Samson you were coming.
I think you're right. Still, we've dealt Samson a blow.
Indeed. Well, this may not be quite the success that I was kind of hoping it would be, but that's alright. Well, that ended badly for you, didn't it? Okay, I do kind of like your traps. Those are pretty cool. Oh, no. Oh, whatever. It's not what I wanted you to hit, but I guess it does the job. I was trying to have you do that. Don't get me wrong, though. You still do some damage. That's for sure. We're definitely still able to do some damage. And in some ways... You can definitely do some damage, and in some ways you almost do as much damage as Sarah does, but I think you fall short in the end, but you do try. Okay, that's ridiculous. I really would like to be able to use your traps now. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's actually a pretty powerful attack, that's for sure. I do like that one. I do like that one, not gonna lie. The other stuff, maybe not so good as Sarah, just because of, Ooh! Nice! I needed that. Still a couple of runes that I still need, but we have most of the runes now. The superb versions of most of them. Alright, we might actually finish this episode, because this looks like it might be a short area. Kind of looks like we're almost at the end of it, so maybe. I have a feeling this is like a boss fight or something. Oh, is that the dude? Is that Maddox?
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me?
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
That sounds agonizing, yeah.
Are you in pain?
I was at first. Not anymore. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away for Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Indeed.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
I'm sure he did. Sure he missed several somethings, probably.
Samson left a message. Me.
What does it say?
Drink enough Lyrium and so reveal the truth. Chantry used us, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power, and other such nonsense. Does he think I'll understand? What does he know? Lyrium bottles. Licked clean.
Drinking it, wearing it, growing it. You can't say Samson isn't committed.
Which red Lyrium does Samson take? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Well, no doubt it has to be.
Must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely. Whatever they are. They are implements for working Lyrium safely. Craftsmanship is remarkable. Tranquil often design their own tools. Daggers should be able to make sense of them. Maddox used these to make Samson's armor. She could use them to unmake it.
Possibly. Possibly. You don't know that for sure. But it's a possibility. Alright, if that's all this area was, yeah. Definitely was doable for this episode. That's going to be the end of the episode, though. And since it definitely appears to be that that is the case... Oh yeah, that's the case. Alright, well, that's cool, though. We did get a couple of side areas finished this episode. I do like that. We got a bunch of stuff done at Skyhold as well. Next time, we will be going into Frostback Basin and doing the expansion. Or, I might go ahead and do the main story part. I think I'm going to do Frostback Basin, though, first. And then we will just, like, buckle down and tear through the rest of the story, basically. And call it a day. I guess we'll go travel back to Skyhold. And we'll start out next episode finishing up those couple quests that we just did. So, I'm going to see you folks next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. This has, of course, been Dragon Age Inquisition, and I have been Falcon, your host. I'm going to see you folks next time. we're gonna finish up those quests, talk to the the Cullen and Varric about the quests that we just did, or both of them, and hit up the war table again briefly. And then we're going to go on to the expansion and see what we see. You will note I'm not using my good crafting materials, my dragon crafting materials, on anything that I can craft right this second. There's a very specific reason for that. I happen to know that you get...
We don't have the strength of treaties to judge a true Grey Warden.
Heroes, then. Saved us all a while back. Can't get much sadder.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Damn it, they distracted me. Whatever. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.